Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Hardy now with the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Bateman is the motion man. From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
In motion comes Andrews. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top. In motion comes Andrews. From the gun, Jackson. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. First carry for King Henry. That's powerful running, lowers the shoulder, and picks up 4. Third and 6. Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spotted right at the 10-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, Richardson. He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. And they're going to get him down right at the 25.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. The drag route, we used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He's got his man. That's down. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. 0-0 is the score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Two first downs, and they are at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Richardson. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Looking to throw. Richardson. Open man, right side. He's got it.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions. Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They've converted twice on 3rd down on this drive. Now facing 3rd and 3. Now Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? The reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Richardson to throw. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Lamar going to work from the pistol. He finds Likely, his tight end. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. But let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
In motion comes Andrews. 2nd down, Jackson. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
On third down, Jackson. He gets that to the veteran Aguilar. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Now a 3rd and 2. Bateman is the motion man. Jackson on 3rd and 2. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. They get 14 on that hookup. First down, Baltimore.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Jackson up top again. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Third and short, Jackson. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. On 4th down, here comes Justin Tucker for the Ravens. This, about as short as you can get. Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead. Just one score, one lone field goal. All these two teams could muster in half number 1. What awaits us here in the second half? And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. The Colts offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. Richardson gonna look to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. That sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this?
And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Matt Gay on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts move out to a 7-3 lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Hardy now with the return. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Ravens offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this 2nd half. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll find Aguilar, complete. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Jackson now on 2nd down. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
We will have a Ravens 1st down. He's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On the option, they give it to Henry. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. In motion comes Andrews. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Ravens sending the punt team out there, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. Here's the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over once more. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Darius Washington. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Bateman is the motion man. Off the play fake. Jackson. And he's in. Nelson Aguilar. Touchdown, Ravens.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Josh Downs now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Colts offense headed back to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. That one complete to Pierce. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Open man downfield. It's Pittman. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Here in the 4th quarter, you just can't predict how many possessions you have left, so you can't let any of them go to waste. So far, this has been a fantastic drive. It's a drive that they desperately needed. They continue to throw the ball like that. They got a chance to take a late lead here in the fourth quarter.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. A second down throw for Richardson. That's the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Out of shotgun, Richardson. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Anthony Richardson, touchdown Colts. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Hardy now with the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Aguilar able to make the catch. The Ravens offense ready for this next possession. Here's 2nd down and 3. Now Henry. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Now Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Henry. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. Here's Jackson. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Here's first down. Back to throw, Jackson. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Again, it's Jackson. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. It is second down and 5. To the air one more time with Jackson. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Just an absolute clinic of putting together a drive, Mike, when you need it the most. And their ability to move the ball down the field, it worked the clock perfectly. They come away with that late touchdown, and more than likely, barring something crazy, a victory as well.
To the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. From the gun, Richardson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. The Colts offense ready to take over possession of the football. Here's second down. Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Oates. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.